Hi everyone, FPLMattDay here, and this is my Euro 2024 predictions. Who will win Euro 2024? I'm going to do a tournament bracket from the official Euro 2024 fantasy page, and I'm going to go through each group, and this is completely off the cuff. I haven't even given this a go yet, so fingers crossed I know how to get it to work. And I'm just going to pick live on this stream who I think is going to win each group, who's going to come second, which fourth best third place teams will go through as well into the next round, and then which teams will finish bottom and not go through as well, all the way to the final. Before I start though, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and get any thoughts or comments in ahead of Euro 2024 and who you think is going to win, or who you think might be a dark horse going into this tournament. Obviously, this page is usually all about just fantasy football, but we want to have a bit of fun on the side. But if you are playing Euro Fantasy, then please check out my mini league. See if you can beat myself and mini league rivals. My tournament code is in the banner, which is scrolling across the screen at the bottom. Then you can see it there. TAiTVA is the mini league code. So come and join that one right now. But let's share screen and we'll go straight into the tournament bracket from the UEFA Euro 2024 Fantasy UEFA page. And we'll start with the first group, groups A to F. So we've got 6 groups, and we'll start with the hosts, Germany in there with Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. You've got to back Germany on home soil to finish top of this group. A couple of tricky ties there. You'd expect Scotland always playing with a lot of passion. Hungary have some strong players like Sir Bosley in there, and then Switzerland always put up a fight. They kind of get the good overflow of players that sometimes don't qualify to play for teams like Germany, and then they end up with the Swiss nationality in there as well. So I'm going to put Switzerland in second. Very close call between them and Hungary, but Switzerland, I think, will find a way to end up in second. It will probably come down to that Hungary-Switzerland game. Then I'm going to put Hungary in third. I know Scotland have been playing some good football when they've been on good form, but I think they might just fall slightly short and they will end up bottom. So that's Group A. Let's go into Group B, which is probably the tastiest group in the tournament. You've got Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. Some absolute powerhouses in this one. Tricky one. Italy are the holders. There's a few people saying there's, a few gaps in their squad. Croatia always perform well at tournaments. Still got Luka Modric plugging away in there. You've got Albania, who are probably more of the outsiders in this group. But I'll back Spain, the heavy hitters in there. I did see they didn't call up the likes of Pedro Porro. He's had a great season in the Premier League. But they've got lots of good players, a lot that play in La Liga as well, that we may not see for those that watch the Premier League. I'm going to put Croatia in second this time. I think they'll find themselves in second, and then Italy in third. I think it's hard for teams that have won the tournament before to back it up again. But I think they'll see themselves in third, and then Albania rock bottom for me. Then we've got a Group C, the country in which I don't live anymore but was born, England, Serbia, Denmark, and we've got Slovenia in there as well. I'm going to put England top of this one. I think this is a great tournament for them. Brilliant squad. Southgate's got to get it right, and I think he's picked a nice, fresh squad for this one. So England in first. It's tough here, I think, for second. Serbia always flatter to deceive a lot of these tournaments, and they always look like they've got a really, really strong squad as well. But I'm not going to put them in second. I'm going to put Denmark in second. Strong Euro 2020 campaign. They obviously only just lost to England in extra time of that one. Then I'll back Serbia to come into third place. And then I think I'll go with Slovenia in fourth. Let's go to the next 3 groups. They're taking shape quite nicely so far. Don't think I've picked too many dark horses or surprises as of yet. But let me know in the comments what you think as we're halfway through the groups. Give the video a like, get your comments in, and subscribe. Also, Group D, France for me, we'll take that one out. You've got France, Netherlands, Poland, and Austria. Netherlands got a really strong squad as well this year. Some top players in there, the likes of Xavi Simons, who I'm really excited for Euro Fantasy. Second for me. And then Poland and Austria, tricky one. I don't think there's much in it. Likes of Arnautovic at Austria. You've got Lewandowski probably still kicking about for Poland. So let's put them in third, and then Austria in fourth. But very, very tricky one to place, I think, between that third and fourth. And then Group E, Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, and Romania. This is going to be a really interesting group for those second and third places because it's really hard to call. So I'll put Belgium in first. I think that's the one that we'll look at. I don't think it's their best or strongest squad they've had from down the years, but I think they will make it in first. And then I'm going to back Ukraine in second. I think they've got some really good players. Zinchenko and the likes of Mudryk really know how to turn up for Ukraine in their game. So I'm going to put them in second. And then tricky one between Slovakia and Romania. Romania, I remember them having a really good, solid France 98 back in the day. But they've not had the best tournament since. Not even sure they've qualified for any sort of tournaments in that time. So I'm going to back Slovakia in third and Romania in fourth as they make their way back into the Euros. And then another really strong group as well. We've got Turkey, Portugal, Georgia, who were a real surprise entrant into it this year, and then Czech Republic, who had great history in this tournament in Euro 2004. But I'm going to back Portugal in first, strong squad. A lot of Ronaldo fans will be expecting him to have a strong tournament after a disappointing World Cup. Then I'm going to go with Turkey in second. I think they've got some really good footballers, passionate nation, and I'm backing them to have a good comp. And then Czech Republic in third. It's tough because I think with Kvaratskhelia that Georgia have a great chance as well of maybe nicking that third. I'm not sure how Czech football's been looking of late compared to those sort of Euro 2004 days, but I'm going to back Georgia in fourth. So there you have it. These are the third place teams I have picked: Hungary, Italy, Serbia, Poland, Slovakia, and Czech Republic. So I've now got to pick the top four of these to progress to the knockout stage. But before I do, they're the groups I've picked on the screen. You can see them there as I scroll out slightly. So let's scroll back in. And now let's pick the third place teams who I think will finish on the most points. It's tough because if you go to Italy, they've got a couple of tough games in there. But you'd expect anyone that finishes third, the max points they're going to get is maybe 4. So you're looking at sort of those 3 to 4 point teams. So I'm going to back Italy to make their way through. Serbia, maybe a win against Slovenia, and they might grab something against Denmark. But even then, that win against Slovenia might be enough. So let's do Serbia. I think Poland. Let's go Slovakia in that Ukraine Romania type of group. I think there's a lot of potential for them there. And then I don't think Poland. I think that'll be Austria, Netherlands, and France. It's tough. I'm going to go with the Czechs in that one. So there we go. Let's move on to the knockout stages. So this is where it gets even tastier now. So we're going to create the bracket. Scroll out a bit more here. So now I guess the winners of each knockout match to score points and crown the overall champion. So there we go. There's quite a few games here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16 teams. So we're not going to be able to zoom all the way out for this one. So we're probably going to zoom back in and then zoom back out as less teams end up in there. Okay, so Spain. For some reason, there's no opponent there, and I'm not 100% sure what's happened in that one. So that might be an error on here. So let's go view details. The details of that fixture is unavailable. Very interesting. Well, I'm going to back Germany against Denmark. Let's see if it lets me do anything in here. Okay, so we might have to let's swindle with this a little bit. Let's take Serbia out and swap them for Poland and see if that changes anything in this bit here. And it does. There we go. Okay. So that's better. So here we go, knockout. So I've had to do that part again. I'll pick Spain to beat the Czechs. And then Germany against Denmark. I already backed Germany before. So you get that big game there in the quarters, Spain and Germany. What a game that will be. And then potentially a huge game between Portugal and We're back now after that little interception there. We'll go Portugal. I think that'll be too strong. And I'm going to go the Netherlands. And Belgium and Poland. Could be a banana skin that for Belgium. But I will go Belgium to go through. And then again, France-Turkey, huge game. France to win for me. England to beat Slovakia. Croatia, I think, will edge Switzerland. Wow. And then you get another big England-Croatia tie, which we've seen many a time down the years there in that quarterfinals. So let's go from bottom to top this time. Tricky. Croatia is just such a strong side, but I think England will probably have a bit too much this time. We saw this tie back in World Cup 2018. We've seen it in Euro 2004, in the group stages. We've seen it a lot down the years. Also saw it for the first game of Euro 2020 as well, in which England did win that one. So let's back England to win that one. We'll go France to beat Belgium. I think France will have too much for them. Portugal, Netherlands. I think Portugal. I think they'll do very well in this tournament. And then Spain, Germany. I think Germany on home soil will have too much for Spain in this tournament. So now we'll go to the semi-finals. So you've got Germany, Portugal, France, and England. This is where it gets very tricky. Germany on home soil or Ronaldo's Portugal. I think Portugal are going to be very solid defensively with a good attack. This one could go all the way to pens and extra time. I'm going to back Germany on home soil. They love making finals. They love making finals, and they're very strong at home. Nagelsmann as well in charge. And then France, England, a repeat of the semi-finals. A repeat of the semi-finals, isn't it, from World Cup? The quarterfinals, from World Cup 2022. I think France are just so strong. They keep making finals. They just can't stop. They made the Euro final, obviously, in 2018 as well. England have got a great squad. I just think these are the games England haven't shown. Southgate hasn't shown consistency enough. I know in Euro 2021, England did make their way to the final, but it was through extra time against Denmark. And I think England would fall short again in Germany. I just think there's something there with Southgate that it's just not gonna happen for them. So I'm going to put France into the final. And then you've got Germany on home soil against the French. I think the French will make up for their World Cup 2022 disappointment, and France will come out as the winners of Euro 2024. I will clip the details out. I picked France to beat Germany in the final. So there you have it. That is my tournament bracket and my tournament predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did I pick the right group stage winners, second place and third place? Bear in mind, I did have to change it at that point so I could get the fixtures to work. So sorry for that. But overall, I'm happy with the outcome. France to win. They're the strongest nation, in my opinion. They have the best squad, the strongest squad, and probably the best player in the tournament with Kylian Mbappe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did I get right and what did I get wrong? Subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like and join my Euro Fantasy as well. Mini league code in the banner at the bottom. TAiTVA. And I will see you all in the next one with plenty of Euro Fantasy content to come before the tournament begins. I'm FPLMattDay. Bye for now.